What up, everybody? It's Sinny, and this is Bloodborne for PS4. And today we're continuing on our first playthrough of the game. We're in Cathedral Ward, and last time we beat Bloodstarved Beast. Got our ritual blood and our chalice, our Thumeru chalice. So you can go into the chalice dungeons. This time we're gonna continue in Cathedral Ward. There's a new door that opened here. Just going through my inventory, fixing my quick slots, my quick items. I did a little bit of the front end got cut off. I trimmed it a little bit because I ran out. I did a little bit too much, and once I go over an hour it starts trimming off the front and whatnot. But alls I did that we missed was I upgraded my gun to +3, and I bought like a couple blood vials, and I leveled up twice, like once in endurance and once in vitality or whatever. So nothing big. You didn't miss anything. It was literally like 4 minutes of farting around in the church, the workshop. Right here, if you go up this elevator, this door just opened in Cathedral Ward, to the right of the lantern, if you turn around while you're going up on the elevator, you can jump out halfway as you're going up and find this little secret area with a nice view. So yeah, when you get on the elevator, you have to pull the lever to get it to come down. Then you step on the elevator. Make sure you turn around, and then you watch for the secret opening there, and you roll through it when you're about halfway up. So watch for that, and this is what you get. You're up above the creepy guy and the old lady, and we get Formless Oedon. It's a rune. And it says, Formless Oedon, a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. The Great One Oedon, lacking form, exists only in voice, and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of quicksilver bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade, and the essence of the formless Great One, Oedon. Both Oedon and his inadvertent worshippers, tits. Anyway, nothing over here. So that gives you more quicksilver bullets if you put that. That's a rune. We can't equip runes yet, but we will be able to, in a couple videos probably. Here coming up soon. Also, we got another messenger item, the Messenger Urn Festival. Accessory adorned by naive messengers. The messengers wear the urns filled with incense that wards off beasts on their heads upside down, suggesting a predilection to the dark. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? So another messenger item, that just an adornment for your little messenger guys. And this is the only way down. You have to drop right here. Right now we got them with the bloody head bandages, as you can see there by the lanterns. And I pull this switch again. This is the elevator I was talking about, and that was the door. This door opens after you go beat the Bloodstarved Beast. But yeah, watch out for the halfway up. If you turn around right there, that's your little secret area where you get the rune and the messenger item. Right here there's a machine gun maniac, so watch out for him. Dies in one charged R2, dropping quicksilver bullets for us. I don't think there's a chest in here, but that's about it. Nothing else really. Here's the chest. I think it's another rune. Yeah, communion, another rune. So we should be getting the rune workshop tool soon, or whatever it's called. Soonish. Can't remember where exactly. Communion, a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes relate to blood, including communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one may carry. This rune represents the healing church and its ministers. Blood menstruation is of course the pursuit of communion. Which makes sense, you know, like when you go to church, you do communion if you're of that persuasion. That is taking in the blood of Christ or whatever you believe. And that's a good name for a rune. Doing communion or taking communion. So it increases your blood vials. So it's pretty creative there and appropriate. Here we have a room of dudes. So watch out. There's about 4 of them in here. 2 of them aren't looking at us. 1 was walking out with a shield. And we got a little sniper here. There actually might be 5 of them. 2 snipers. This guy, little machete man. And axe torch man. And they're trying. They almost got me. That was a close one. Skin of my nutsack there. Barely survived. But got away and took some communion there. Got my health back. So we're good. And I'm still wearing the charred hunter set with the top hat. We were wearing that last time to face the blood-starved beast because it has poison resistance. I don't know if it has good poison resistance, but it had the most of all my items, all my outfits. So that's why I'm wearing that. It looks okay. I don't like the top hat very much, but blood-tinged gemstone. There we go. That's would be a gemstone for your pistol or your gun. So that's good. And what I figured out before I started here is you need to level up your gun to +3, I think, to be able to put a gem in it. So I was complaining about that the last couple videos, but yeah, I knew that. I don't know why I was being an idiot. But yeah, you need to upgrade to at least +2. I think it's +3 with your offhand weapon, your gun or your projectile, whatever you got, and then you can put gems in it. And so I put a gem in it also. That's another thing I did right before I started recording. So yeah, I got a gem in my pistol now. Let's put on our little lantern. I don't know why it gets taken off. Like, I would just leave that lantern on all the time. I don't know why I have to keep putting it back on. There's 2 guys here with guns and a big brickhead, so watch out. He patrols and the other 2 are shooting at the entrance where you came in from the elevator. So either take those 2 out while he is patrolling on the other side, or go get him first. It's up to you. I took out one of them and now I'm going after Brick City here. There he is, Brick City. Nice visceral parry. And that's the best way to deal with him. Somehow he still bashed my brain in with like no health left. So let's do some blood vials. Let's shoot up some blood vials. And the gun's doing 33, 41. I think that's a little bit more damage. I did upgrade it. And it has a gem in it now. We got Wheels here. He shoots a shotgun and knocks himself off backwards. That's funny. I didn't even knock him off. He shot his shotgun and the recoil made him fall backwards off the cliff. So he killed himself with his own recoil with his gun, with his rifle. I thought that was funny. I hit him once and then he turned around, shot, and his recoil sent him flying off the side there. So it's his own fault. He committed suicide. It wasn't me. Up here and up another level, we have the sky and the cosmos are one of the choir. Another little lore note, and that's all that's over here. And then I look at the sky because it pretty much tells you to. And that's another area we will be going later. You can see the view. You can see areas coming up or that you've been to previous. Not everything you see is somewhere you will go, but some of it is. That's cool enough for me. So let's continue up here in this tower. Let's keep going up first, and then we'll see if there's anything down after that. For now, let's see what's up. What do we got here? A thick cold blood, which is just hard echoes. I have quite a few right now. I keep forgetting to use them. I could probably level up like 3 times off of all my hard echoes if I remember to use them next time in the workshop. Quicksilver bullets from wheels. Rapier gets a visceral. And Flame Boy likes to singe my face off. Flaming Wheels with his Plague Doctor mask. There. Both of them have the mask on. That's cool. Another chest up here. This is the highest, the top, the tippy top of the tower. The tippy tip top of the tower here. Radiant Sword Badge. So, more items in the shop, basically. Radiant Sword Hunter Badge. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The Radiant Sword indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of an ancient line of heroes that date back to a very early age of honor and chivalry. So, just like I said previous, it's like the ashes from Dark Souls 3. It gives you more items in your messenger bath back at the workshop. The Dream. This door here is locked. I forget when you open it with what, but we will have to come back later because we don't have the key. And if you look up at the top, this is the old workshop with all the weapons hanging. So this is the abandoned workshop. I mean, it's at least the tower leading to it. So that's why all the weapons are hanging from the ceiling. Looks like a bunch of saw cleavers and shit like that hanging from the ceiling. But that's everything going up the tower here, so let's see what we can get going down. If we can drop down somewhere and get further down the tower. I think there's a Wandering Nightmare coming up. I don't remember what I was calling these things previously in the other videos. What was I calling them? Something I think they're called Wandering Nightmares. And I don't know what I was calling them. Creeping Death or something? I can't remember. But I think they're called Wandering Nightmares. I've been looking at the message board a little bit. I read a little bit on a fact. I don't really look at walkthroughs while I'm playing. I try not to. And then I watched like a speed run. A GDQ speed run of this game. It was pretty good. The runner was really good at commentating, and it was like about a year ago, I think, maybe 9 months ago he did it. Zeus, really entertaining. I recommend looking that up. Bloodborne, GDQ, Jesus, Here's Toast or whatever his name is. I can't remember. But his name is Zeus, and he is the speedrunner for GDQ of Bloodborne. And his commentary was really good, and he did pretty good too. He only died a couple times, and he killed all the bosses. And I've watched that run about 3 times now. It's pretty fun to watch. Alright, so we dropped down, and now we have to deal with this shit. A bunch of different levels and precarious walkways, and you gotta find your way down. There's a door you gotta drop down just right to get to this door that leads to the abandoned workshop. And if you're not gonna do that, you're gonna do what I'm doing right here, which is just finding the closest drop down. That's how you get the items on the way to go all the way down. If you're looking for the abandoned workshop, I do come back a little bit later in this video. So, right now we're just gonna go all the way down, and we're gonna come back to get the abandoned workshop door, which is a little bit harder to get to. Right now I'm just dropping down to the next closest one, so that's all I'm doing here. Nothing too smart or tricky. I do want to get the items if I can. I don't think I've missed any yet. The next one looks like right there on that little plank sticking out there. So let's see if we can get this, line it up. Gotta line it up just right, so you're right over top of it. Drop down, there we go. Messenger top hat, so another ornament for the messengers. Top hat. Hat that messengers are oddly fond of. A nice top hat rounds out any Yarnum gentleman. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? And they are gentlemen. They are definitely Yarnum gentlemen. Always holding the door open for you and shit. They're just so nice. They're damn gentlemen. So, after getting the top hat, drop right here. I don't think there's too many items on the way down. Maybe 2. The one we just got. Maybe 1 more after that. There's not a bunch of stuff. You're not really going to miss very much if you don't get them. So I wouldn't even really worry about it. I think the other one's like a madman's knowledge or something. So it's a messenger dress-up item and a madman's knowledge. So nothing you will terribly miss if you don't do what I'm doing and try to get every item on the way down. No big deal. I'm going to go ahead and try to get it. Even though I keep telling myself I need to get this playthrough moving, I always contradict myself with when I start playing. I'm gonna probably end up going to who knows what, Chalice Dungeons, freaking Yarhargal early, all that crap, when it's not all necessary. But I love Bloodborne, so it don't matter. The only reason I'm trying to, and I don't know if this will rub anybody the wrong way, but the only reason I'm trying to get through this at a speedier pace than usual, even though I love this game, and it's like it's tied for my favorite game pretty much. One of my favorite, it's definitely top 3 for me, is I just got Dark Souls Remastered for Christmas for myself pretty much, and I just thought I'd jump over here so the fall isn't as hard. So I really want to play that, but I can't justify playing Bloodborne and that at the same time, because there's a couple other games I have to play for the channel pretty much, like Gems of War and Neverwinter and stuff like that, just because they get more views. So I'm gonna play one Souls game at a time, one like playthrough of a Souls game at a time. So I'm doing Bloodborne right now. Once I'm done with this, though, we're going to do Dark Souls Remastered, just for anybody that cares. That's the next Souls game. It's going to be Dark Souls Remastered. I do have it a couple months later than I thought I would, so sorry about that. This guy's actually pretty tough, but you can sneak up on him if you do what I did and you jump back to the back there, and he gives you another rune. He's like a fully transformed beast that's on two legs, pretty much. But he drops the Beast Rune, a secret symbol left by Carol Runesmith of Bergenworth, a transcription of the roar of a labyrinth beast. The bearer of the Beast Rune is accentuated temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Carol runes, as well as one of the first to be deemed forbidden. The discovery of blood entailed discovery of undesirable beasts. I think it has something to do with beast pellets. they last longer, or they're more effective, or whatever. So that's what that one does. So we got one that gives us more blood vials. We got one that gives us more quicksilver bullets. We have one that gives makes our beast blood pellets last longer and or be stronger. I don't know which one. And there's more of them that we haven't got yet. Obviously, we just started getting them, so we got 3 already. That's pretty nice. And here we are, out of the tower now, back on the streets, and here's some incense.
A night of curses, a night to remember. Wouldn't you say, friend? A night of curses, wouldn't you say?
Just some crazy motherfucker with his door locked. Doesn't want any help from us. He's getting wasted. He's faded. And he don't care about us. He's just yucking it up in there. But these streets here are dangerous. Coming up, you'll see. They're dangerous, so watch out. You can go this way. There's 2 different ways to go. This way there's some crows and a kidnapper. The other way is the patrolling enemies. We got our sweaty clothes. I'm glad we got those. Very expensive Gucci rumpled Yarnum hat. Common Yarnum cap, well worn and losing its shape. Sweaty clothes, common Yarnum clothing, well worn and damp with Gucci sweat. Coochie Gucci sweat right there. There's a kidnapper, and a dog just bit my face off. So he gets shot right through his teeth and cut up. But yeah, there's a kidnapper standing over there. They're very dangerous. They will kill you in 1 hit. They will take you to Yarhargol, Hypogean Jail, or however you say it. Hypogean Jail. And it's a scripted death, pretty much. It doesn't look like one. It looks, as you'll see here, it looks like I screw up and die, which I pretty much do. But it is a scripted death, so you could just say I was trying to go to Yarhargol. But I was actually trying to kill him, to be honest. And he got me. I should have got the visceral attack there, and I didn't, so my fault. And then his uppercut smashed me there. See how much health it took? It took away almost all my health. Everything but a chode hair of health. And then he did the jumping attack, and I had the dudes behind me, and I died. But hey, I did that on purpose, right? I did, because I want to go to this area. It's a scripted death. That was not because I suck. No, I'm just joking. I was really trying to kill that guy, but I did want to go here, and this is a good time to do it, actually. So it's actually, I would recommend doing it like this, to be honest. After it happened this way, and that's me in his sack, right in his ball sack. I'm gonna shut up while this plays real quick. So now we're in jail. Hypogean jail. Nice top hat clipping through my collar. Yarhargol, Unseen Village, or as EMB would say, Yarharhar. Which, that's a topic. What happened to that guy, EMB? He used to play on YouTube all the time, and I went to his channel on YouTube. I know he's on Twitch, okay, so I'm not an idiot. But he totally removed a bunch of his old videos off his YouTube channel. I don't get why he would do that. I went to his channel because I was looking for an old video of his where he played Dark Souls. And it looks like he removed like a bunch of his old videos. He used to have way more. Epic name, bro. He was like the first Dark Souls person I ever watched. And he really got me into this game, kinda. And he got me into doing YouTube commentary Souls videos like he used to do. He used to do a lot of lore. Now he's like completely on Twitch. A lot of my favorite people are on Twitch now. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. I really gotta figure out how to say that word. Surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. I'm not an idiot. I just hate that word. But hey, we got kidnapped by the kidnapper. You have to let him kill you, the guy with the big sack. You let him kill you and it'll bring you here, and there's some good stuff here. And you're not supposed to come here this early,
Cleanse us of this horrible dream.
but you can. Like, you're not supposed to go through the whole area this early. Like, there's a whole nother side of this place that you're supposed to go to later, is what I mean. Like, you can definitely come here now and do what I'm doing, plus a little bit more, actually. Some more hard echoes. And that woman you heard talking is another NPC we can send to...
Please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods.
Shaky Church Lady. We can send her to either Oedon Chapel or Yosefka's clinic.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods.
But she doesn't like us right now. She won't talk to you unless you are wearing church garb. So you have to be wearing something from the church. Otherwise, she thinks you're a kidnapper. Rolling up in your white van to kidnap and take her away. So, you have to wear something that the church would wear. And I don't have anything right now. At least I don't think so. So I'm gonna have to come back. So that kinda sucks. I thought I had something. Actually, that's the whole point of... I didn't mean to come here right now, but I think it's a good time to do it. I think you should do it at this time on purpose. But make sure you have Father Gascoigne's holy shawl first. Like, have Gascoigne set before you do this. But that's a good spot to go. Once you get to the streets with the NPC, with the incense, right after the tower, the abandoned workshop shit. I think that's a good kidnapper to come here real quick on. Twin bloodstone shards, that's awesome. That's the second upgrade material for your weapon. So, Wandering Nightmare, just drop 2 or 3 twin bloodstone shards. Gotta watch out for these kidnappers here. They will kill you in literally one hit and a nut hair. Not that was just his little push, but that was still half of my health. But one way to fight these guys, one easy way to fight these guys, is they can't get through this, they can't come down all the way down the stairs. They get stuck right there. So use that to your advantage. He can't come any further in. So use that to your advantage, however that may be. And watch out for that move. It sucks you towards him. But he can't come any further, so... Especially if you can get a parry and a visceral. That's the best thing to do. Just shoot your gun at him. And he knocked the shit out of me there. So I'm gonna heal up. And he was raging up, buffing himself. When you get him down like halfway, they'll buff themselves by raging out. And he's almost dead. I just need a little bit more damage. You just gotta wait to the right moment. You don't want to run in at the wrong time and get bitch smacked. So there we go. He's down. We got revenge. bloodstone shards. I had so many of those. That's why I upgraded my gun finally. The gun that I'm not even sure I'm gonna use. I was kind of thinking maybe of using a bunch of different guns. Like if I'm gonna stick to the saw cleaver, like I usually stick to one weapon for each Souls playthrough. Like it was the Great Sword for Dark Souls 2. It was the Rapier and Ricard's Rapier for the Champions playthrough and the speed run. It was the Sellsword Twin Blades for Dark Souls 3. And now it's the Saw Cleaver for Bloodborne. But I could use a bunch of different guns, so I might do that. I'm already using the Flame Sprayer a little bit. I think I leveled that up too. Upgraded that too a little bit. But here's where you buy Father Gascoigne's set. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So if we go back, we can get Adele, or whatever her name is, the church lady. We can get her to, we could send her to Oedon Chapel. And that's where you want to send her if you want to keep her alive and get benefits from her, and dialogue and actual benefits. She'll give you items. She'll give you a healing potion that's better than your blood vials. So let's go ahead and put on Gascoigne's crap, just so we're ready when it's time. So now we're gonna look like a holy man. It looks okay. I still don't like the hat. Still don't like the top hat. I'm not a big top hat dude. I mean, top hats are cool when they're like super fresh and like crisp. I don't like the little crumply ass floppy top hats. Those don't look cool to me. I think if you're gonna wear a top hat, it should be like super crispy and sharp, not like a floppy hobo fisherman type shit. So I don't like that hat, and I don't like the one we were wearing earlier either. I don't know why. I'm more of a fan of the like the masks, shit like that, not hats. Oh, sorry. It's pretty late right now. I'm trying to bang this out. Get it done. Yeah, I was saying, I'm trying to like with Dark Souls 3, it took me like a year to get that whole playthrough done, because I was doing like one video every 2 weeks. And ended up being like 50 videos, so yeah, you know, that's like 100 weeks. And I know I went a little bit, that's a little bit of an exaggeration maybe. So I'm trying to do a little bit better and try to do at least one of these a week. It's at least one every 10 days, I'm pretty sure. One every 10 days. I don't know how many there's gonna be, but I want to get it done faster than I got Dark Souls 3 done. Just for the channel. Like, if you're watching this playthrough, you probably don't want to wait 2 weeks in between parts. But like I say, eventually the whole thing will be on a playlist, and that's when most people will watch the whole thing, I feel like. Gotta deal with these guys again? Nope. Let's just run out of here. Screw these guys. We're just gonna head back this way, drop down. This is how you get back to the planks and the precarious drops and all that crap in the door. So, what am I gonna do? Let's try to drop down right here. You need to drop down. We're gonna try to get to the door, the abandoned workshop door. It's a pretty hard drop. A lot of people make it look easy. A lot of people make this look easy, but it's not as easy as they make it look, because I watched 2 people do it on their first try like it was nothing. And you gotta definitely drop off at the right spot. And I forget. I forgot exactly which spot it was, but I know it's right here somewhere. And obviously I figured it out, but that's not it. Damn it. That is not a scripted death. I can't be sarcastic about that one. But I did that was kind of like weird, I got weirdly shot out into the void there. I don't know why it did that. It kind of like pushed me out into the middle for whatever reason instead of letting me fall along the wall. You saw where I died. I was like in the middle. I don't know why that happened. Like, I was right by the wall. How come I didn't die by the wall? It like shot me out into the middle for some reason. I don't know why. But that's not the right spot, so that's why. That's why I died, because I am an idiot. And I did the wrong thing. That's why I died. But let's just run by everybody. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about the wheels back there. I'm just gonna drop down, try it again. Nobody likes watching somebody die and run back 50 times. Well, I mean, I do. A little bit. I like when people struggle in these games just because it makes the game I like cooler. That it's harder. And I've said this many times in videos. I won't rehash old. And I tried... tried something else there. That does not work either. I actually hit the platform we need to get to. That's our ultimate destination there. But that is not how you do it either. Blood of Adella. Hey, I was just talking about that. It restores an amount of HP, then continues to gradually restore HP. So it's way better than a normal blood vial. It's kind of like the one that Yosefka gives you. Oh, I keep hitting the mic. Scratching my face. Shit. Sorry about that. Waiting on this elevator for the 5th time. And I don't even know what to call this video because we don't do anything specific, really. We go to the abandoned workshop. That's probably what it's going to be. Run by everybody again. The Healing Church Workshop, to be exact. Let's heal all the way up. Here we go. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Na 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 na. Alright, so you just want to edge off the front. See that little part sticking out right there? The ropes show you where you want to go. The ropes. Right below us. The hanging ropes there. That's where you want to go. To that platform that the ropes are going to. And I don't know why we can't just like climb down and grab the ropes or whatever. Because that's not the kind of game this is, Sinny. But right here is where you want to drop off. And I wasn't even sure when I did this that this would work. That's why I'm like inching so slowly. Inching my butthole out over the edge here. Puckering it the whole way. Thinking I'm gonna die again. Pucker, pucker. Pucker, pucker, pucker. Puckering my hole. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, floppy. Floppy hat. And there you go. That's how you do it. So, there's the rope I was talking about. Heal all the way up so we don't screw up. Hopefully the wall doesn't shoot us off in the middle. Nope. And we made it. Thank goodness. It only took me like 3 tries. What an idiot. What a moron. No. I just forgot how to do it. And, you know, I think we just got some insight for finding the abandoned old workshop. At least one. And there's not much right here in the beginning, so don't like follow every path like me. You don't need to. I'll just make sure I wasn't missing anything. It's not like completely the same as the dream. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit. Right here's the same. Like the workshop's the same. This is different. There's a chest here instead of a messenger bath, where you get the doll set. Speedrunners use the doll set because they come and get this doll set on the speedrun. At least the all boss one. Doll hat. A discarded doll's hat, likely a spare for dress up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. Doll clothes. Discarded doll clothing, likely a spare for dress-up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. Discarded doll gloves. Discarded doll skirt. And that's the doll set. Like I said, the speed run, the all-boss speed run, they come and get that doll set and then they sell it. They sell it for like 35,000 echoes. Small hair ornament. I know somebody that might like that. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. Although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair. Most brilliantly. Grayish hair. Do we know somebody with like white gray hair that's maybe sitting right there? But it's not that one, it's the other one. 1/3 of an umbilical cord. That's nasty. That is nasty. Why are we picking that up? Looks like a wiener. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream, used to gain insight, and, so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. So we're gonna put a... I'm not gonna say it again. An abandoned doll. So we got an umbilical cord, it's 1/3. There's 3 of them in the game. If you get all 3, you get a special ending, I think. If you consume all 3 of them before the end, you get there's 3 endings. At least 3. There might be 4. Old hunter bone. I actually don't know what that's for. I do know what it's for. I just forget the details of it. It's like a special item. The art of quickening. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice to old Gehrman and a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate the hunters carriers of the torch who are sustained by the dream would tease an old art from his remains. So I think it's an item you can only use if you have like a certain stat. And I don't know. I never got into like every item in this game. I've never used the old hunter's bone, I don't think, but maybe we will. I need to start figuring that kind of stuff out instead of just playing through the game the same way every time. Let's try different stuff. I don't think there's anything else here. So it's the doll set, the old hunter's bone, the small hair ornament, and that's it, right? The umbilical cord. So like 4 things. 4 pretty important things. I don't think you have to come here though. Those are like special items. One of them's for one of the endings. One's for like a gem. The doll set you don't need for anything really. You could sell it for 35,000 echoes. What else did I say? I don't know. But let's give her the ornament here and see what she says.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
I desire for you to quit sleeping on the job.
What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter, could this be joy?
Tearstone.
Welcome. What is it? Over time, the graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
Told us about the
Farewell,
gravestones.
good. May you find.
She was looking at one earlier. I think before I started recording. Silver shining tearstone. Used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is a precious must be troubled by severe naivete. So you can like do the same thing you did with the little girl's red jeweled brooch. You can crush it and get a gem for it to put in your weapon, and it's usually pretty good for, it's good for right now. Here we have all of our stuff. Let's see what it looks like. Here's the top hat. Looks better on them than on me. That's for sure. They look cool with it. I don't look cool. They look cool. The urn, pretty cool. Messenger Urn Festival. So we got 3 of them so far. We only missed one. We missed the red bow, the bloody bow. I can probably go back and get it. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I probably won't even do it on video. I'll probably just go get it. But for now, let's head back to Hybogean Jail. Let's go talk to Adella. We got our Man of the Faith outfit on, so we can go sweet talk her into going to Eden Chapel with us, sharing her sauce with us. They got their little top hats on there, as you can see. Cannot open this door yet. And that's the thing. Like, some of this area is blocked off right now. You have to come back later from a different side to actually like explore this whole thing, but you can explore about half of it right now if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it because it's really hard, but some people do. Some people go a little bit earlier. They go right after Bloodstarved Beast. Some people come here right after Bloodstarved Beast. I wasn't going to, but it just happened. So I'm gonna like at least get this NPC to Uden Chapel while I'm here.
Cleanse us of this horrible dream.
So now we're wearing our Man of the Faith outfit, so she'll actually talk to us and believe we're a priest. Reminds me of like a Gabriel Knight game, where you dress up like a priest to talk to the old lady. You actually dress up as a priest in a couple of those games, Gabriel Knight games. Anyway, you just need the chess piece.
By your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this at least.
Ooh.
It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
So she got here the same way we did. And she came with some other people, and they're gone. They've been being tortured or whatever.
So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Somewhere that might take you in? Nah.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, fuck you.
I understand.
I'm not letting you come to my
Such
crib.
a night of the hunt.
I got a cool ass old lady and a
I
creepy
lost an
old
acquaintance
weirdo.
in the cathedral ward.
Why would I
Perhaps
want
he'll
like a
open his
good
door for
looking
me.
church lady?
Perhaps. Yes, I'll be fine.
Go find your
I
own
do not wish
place.
to trouble you any further. You're a hunter.
How do you know
aren't
I'm a
you?
hunter? I thought you thought I was a priest.
I pray for success on your hunt.
Well, I guess Father Gascoigne was a hunter and a priest or whatever, a father. I just wanted to see what she said if I told her no. That doesn't quite look right, does it?
I'll
What is
be
going
fine.
on?
I
Oh,
don't wish
okay,
to trouble
fine.
you
Now
any further.
I'll tell you
I'll ask
where
an acquaintance
you
in
can
the
go
cathedral ward.
since
Unless you know of another
you know.
place? Oh,
Oedon
thank
Chapel. If
you
you want her to
so
live
much.
and you want,
I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
you want to benefit, get her item,
I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for kind hunter.
get her dialogue, then send her to Oedon Chapel. If you just want her to die because you think she's stupid, then send her to Yosefka's clinic. Because that's where people go to die. That bitch is crazy. She will straight up murk anything you send there. So, now we have another NPC in our little churchy church. She's really cool. Like I said, she'll give you a healing item whenever you don't have one. Like, if you have one in your inventory, you can't get another one, but if you don't have it in your inventory, you can. And it's cool because there's going to be a little dynamic starting to happen. The more people you get in the chapel, the more they start like talking about each other. They start like getting jealous of each other. They could kill each other, which there's only one person that can do that, but they kill themselves. Like, a bunch of shit happens. Like, it's cool. There's a dynamic, you know what I mean? The more people you get in there, the crazier it gets. The more dialogue you get, more buffs, items you get, and stuff like that. So she actually gets jealous of a prostitute that you send there later. And like, you can get blood from the prostitute, or you can get blood from her. And if you get blood from the prostitute, she like watches you, gives you like the creepy side eye. Like, what she gets all jealous and shit. So there's like a weird dynamic. It's cool. It's cool. So you want to send as many people here as you can. There's only one person you don't want to send here, and there's another guy you want to tell to go to the other place.
Brave hunter, you're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice. Yes, of course. Come in close. Now, take my blood. Brave hunter, please give me a little more time. There are others in need of my blood. Brave, there are...
So yeah, there you go. She gave us some blood. Blood treatment. Let's see what it says. Blood taken from Adella, nun of the Healing Church, restores an amount of HP, then continues to gradually restore HP for a short time. The Healing Church nuns are chosen for their merit as vessels for blood and groomed as blood saints. The mere chance of being treated with their blood lends legitimacy to the Healing Church and communion. Pretty sweet. Good reason to bring her here. He doesn't really say anything different.
Thank you.
So hey, please subscribe if you haven't. I really want to keep doing this, and if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed yet, that's the best way you can help me. It'll help me be able to continue doing this, so please subscribe. And like if you've already subscribed. I love you. Please like, because you've already subscribed. You're awesome. And share with a friend, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks a lot. Peace.